What's up, guys? I'm Vocal Strike, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Like a Dragon Ishin. Last time, we managed to finish up this guy's bond, as well as enter Mukurogai, and did a lot of fishing. And this time, we are going to be continuing with the main story. I went ahead and did a few of the dungeons. To get some training orbs. I didn't really have a lot of time to do more than like 2 or 3, though. But at least I got some experience out of it. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Health. Increase the strength because Lord Oza's style needs it. The amount of experience you gain from defeating enemies with special ammo. Keep an eye on your stocks. Enemies that fire off a quick shot. You'll dance, but they'll be the ones taking the bow. Yeah, let's do some passive stuff this time. Okay, so we need to find Okita in Mukurogai. And we have no real indication where he is. Okita-san is waiting for you at the main temple site in East Mukurogai. So like over here? Yeah. Let's see what these are. Scrap paper. Scrap paper. What do you say? Okita-san is waiting for you at the main temple site above. So here. Okita. Jesus. What was that for? Drop the act. Pretending doesn't suit ya. What? I know. You're the fucker who killed Gensan. Uh-oh. Where'd you get that ridiculous idea? Weren't you supposed to be looking for some Kamuso? Yeah, sure was. But I finished that little hunt. Who was he? Turns out that killer Kamuso is named Sakamoto Ryoma. What? Every loyalist we met coughed up the same fact. There's a Kamuso going by Sakamoto Ryoma. They've seen him all over town. So you believe them? Both the Tosa and the Choshu Ronin sold you out. So yeah, I believe him. Plus, I can see why it was you. After all, you're the one who'd want Gensan dead the most. Hold on. Another person's been using the name Sakamoto Ryoma. I know you're already aware of that. Yep, sure am. But I also know you had a good reason to kill Gensan. I did. I said drop the act. You murdered the guy. When you heard. He was the man in the mask. Is that really true about Gensan? How long are you gonna play stupid? He's not. I'm asking if it's true, Okita. I deserve the truth, Okita. You deserve to bleed out on the street. After I show you my master's true Rishin style. Oh boy, it's a good thing I healed up. What do you mean by that, true Rishin style? Get your ass good and ready, Hajime-chan. Because the only way you're getting to the bottom of your Tennen Rishin mystery is through me. So I have to beat the answers out of you, huh? Then bring it, Okita. I'll put you down quick. I'll find out the truth. So I can finally go back to living as Sakamoto Ryoma. That's the spirit. Now you die. Sakamoto Ryoma! Oh boy. Ooh, music's going in. Oh no. Wrong button. Ow. Stabby stabby and slash. Damn it, wrong button again. So it turns out that the that the DLC troopers actually don't lose any morale. Like, at all. Crap, I forgot how to do that one. Get him, Yogi. Nope, not this one. Focus. Whew. Kiku Ichimonji. Ooh. New sword. I also got a new pistol, a stronger pistol out of the dungeons as well. Is my Tennen Rishin getting rusty? I'm not the one who killed Noe. It was most likely the other Sakamoto Ryoma. Okita. Was Noe really the masked man that night? I got a question for you first. What'd you think of my Tennen Rishin? I admit, you do fight exactly like he did. The techniques, the strength, the reflexes. It was exactly like a year ago, with the masked man. Is that so? Then I guess I should be tickled. It means I finally caught up to the old man's level. After all those years of worrying I never would. So, am I getting this right? That he was your master? Of course it wasn't so simple. To me, Gen-san, no. Kamo-san was... No, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. Isami-chan. I think it's time we shared the truth with our fresh-faced captain here, Goro-chan. Kondo.
Saito
Hajime-san, you finally found your answer. The mystery of the Tennen Rishin Style, and the Shinsengumi's biggest secret.
Shinsengumi 最大の秘密をな。
Sorry for the hassle. What we're about to share isn't exactly an open-air topic. But hey, at least we can all be straight about the names here, right, Ryoma-san? Kinda nice to have it all on the table. In that case, I'll get to the point. What's the mystery behind the Shinsengumi? What's it have to do with the Tennen Rishin Style? Time for some lore. It's all started around this time last year. Before we came to Kyo, the Shinsengumi was known as the Miburo Shigumi. Back then, the Miburo Shigumi had a second chief other than myself. You mean Serizawa Kamo, right? Indeed. He was like a living shadow from the Mito domain. No one was as feared in the underground as that man. Really? The Miburo Shigumi was formed as a Bakufu-appointed organization to protect the shogun in the capital. At the Seiken Dojo, 7 of us joined up. Hijikata, Yamanami, Okita, Nagakura, Inoue, Toto, and myself. However, we also had 3 founders from the Mito domain, Serizawa Kamo, Hirayama Goro, and Hirama Jusuke. Kamo and Goro. You used those names earlier. Are you saying... Now you're getting it. The true Inoue Genzaburo, Okita Soji, and Nakakura Shinpachi. All 3 have been dead for quite some time. Serizawa Kamo, Hirayama Goro, and Hirama Jusuke each took one of their identities. What? The reason I started here was all these details are relevant to Toyo's death. And how is that? Like I'd said before, it all kicked off about a year ago. One year ago, Miburo Shigumi Barracks. Job must have gone well. Okita. Inoue. And Nagakura. Chief. Looks like you're back from Tosa early. What do you mean? Kamo-san. We know all about your Mito days. We've been aware of the work you've done on the sly, and your techniques that the ninja from Soshu use. You're the heir of the Mito Tengu style. So you figured me out. You skulked around until I returned from Tosa. Kondo-san has been far too lenient with the Mito faction. You just so happened to meet him at a dojo in Kyoto, and he welcomes you into the fold despite you being a glorified criminal. Solely because of your skills. That went by too fast. Unfortunately for you, we're done letting you push the Shiken faction aside. Don't. Would you really murder one of your own? If you were really one of our own, the three of us wouldn't have an issue. Okita. We're all alone here. Hirayama and Hirama both enjoyed the little cocktail we gave them. They'll slumber their way to the afterlife, where you'll soon be joining them. Serizawa Kamo. Prepare yourself! What? Okita? Hey, Goro, wake up! What do you want? Kamo-san! Run! He's coming for you next! Oh, so that's how you got the scar. Kamo-san! Die, Serizawa! Kamo-san. Just what happened here? Kondo Dono. Hijikata Dono. That Mito Tengu sure is something. Even Soji was no match for it, huh? It may have been due to his own error, but I've still taken the life of a sworn. Damn it, that went back too fast. I will take my own in exchange for what I gave you. Please spare Hirayama and Hirama. What you begging for? Okita's the one who's gonna slice us all up. And Goro and I stopped him, not you. This mess falls on our heads. Silence! Chief Kondo gave us a home after the Mito cast us out of the domain. Assassins like us almost never get second chances like that. But now we've killed his apprentice. That crime can only be paid for in blood. I get that. But how's what we did a crime? He's got a point. I'm the one who should beg forgiveness, Kamo-san. This only happened because those three were afraid of the Mito faction. And look where their fear got them. Kondo Dono. But what's done is done. So you three are just gonna have to die. Kondo! Okita Soji is the most feared swordsman in all the Miburo Shigumi. Yeah. You could even say he's the face of the Mibu Wolves. So with Soji cut down like this, the public will see the Miburo Shigumi as nothing. We'll lose the Bakufu support, and they'll order us to disband. Why should we give a shit? That's got nothing to do with us. Stand down. Goro.
Jusuke.
Jusuke. How heartless of me. My beloved apprentice is dead. Yet all I'm thinking is how to keep the Miburo Shigumi alive. That's a hard one for me to say. What's that mean? It means my ultimate goal is to change this country. All costs be damned. That's why I fooled the Bakufu and built the Miburo Shigumi. But for all that to be worthwhile, I'm gonna need your strength. How about it? Would the three of you care to continue with me in another life? On that day, Serizawa Kamo was reborn as Inoue Genzaburo, Hirama Josuke as Nakakura Shinpachi, and Hirama Goro as Okita Soji. Kamo-san had only just returned from assassinating Yoshida Toyo. So it was him back then. Oh, so we're not the ones that get to kill him. That night, we changed our name from the Miburo Shigumi to the Shinsengumi. We leaked a rumor that Kamo had been executed for his ruthless acts, and started dressing a flashy blue Haori, all to cover our tracks. Goro-chan here drew the short straw. Since he became Soji, he has to claim to be a pretty boy like the first Soji was known to be. Then, to make sure his secret never left the group, he wrote the code. We wrote the code. Including all who desert the Shinsengumi shall be put to death. Exactly. It didn't originally apply to every member, though. Just the captains who knew the truth. With one simple and fast rule, we were able to ensure all our mouths stay shut, including my own. So that's why. I just had to get my hands on Kamo-san's Mito Tengu style for the Shinsengumi. The day after he became Gensan, I had him start training everyone as Shaiken in his fighting style. Soon, I decided we rename it to the Tennen Rishin Style and try spraying it across Kyo, then the rest of the world. The idea was to continually recruit the strongest swordsmen in the country. There may have only been 7 of us at first, but our recruitment efforts paid off fast. We started getting members like Sanosuke, Takeda, and Ito-san. So, does that make me one of the swordsmen who got picked up to learn Tennen Rishin? Yeah, but it certainly seems to have been mutually beneficial, considering the truth you've been after. Funny how things turn out in life sometimes, huh? Ryoma-san, you now know the entire truth of the Shinsengumi. The masked man you were chasing. That was Serizawa Kamo, living as Inoue Genzaburo for the rest of his days. Something tells me you gave him a pretty guilty conscience, Hajime-chan. When Matsubara was about to spill the beans on ya, I think Kamo-san cut him down to cover your ass as a bit of payback. Normally, he was never the kind of guy who cut someone down from behind. So Inoue knew exactly who I was, but he still helped cover for me with the Shinsengumi. Yep, that's Kamo-san. Always trying to make things right in his own way. Well, anything else you need to hear? Well, there is one thing. I still haven't heard why Inoue-san had to kill Pops yet. He does deserve that much. The order came down from the Mito domain. Said our Dapan would only get forgiven if the job went down well enough. It was the Mito domain? Does that mean whoever wanted Pops dead lives there? I'm fresh out of answers. Kamo-san never said anything about it. Just like you'd expect from a shadowy type. Then, I don't know what to do. Without any leads. Ryoma-san, let me ask you something now. If you were to find out who had Toyo killed right this moment, would you go out and hunt them down? I can't say for sure, but I did realize something when I found out who the masked man was. That is, I haven't been looking for revenge. I'm just trying to learn the truth. That's all. That's somewhat relieving to hear. And if it's the truth, maybe you really are ready for the answer. What is it? I knew you were Sakamoto Ryoma because of Kamo-san. He ratted you out basically right away. But that wasn't the only thing he told me. I also learned the name of the man who masterminded Toyo's assassination. Sakamoto Ryoma. What? Wait, you mean the other Sakamoto Ryoma? You're talking about the Kamoso one? Yes, and now he's killed Gen-san, his one-time assassin. Probably just to cover his own tracks. That shit stick. There's more. The inspector recently reported that the other Sakamoto Ryoma's been staying at Teradaya. Really? Has he been there long? I don't know if he's been there as long as you have, but it certainly sounds like Teradaya's got its fill of Sakamoto Ryomas. Shit keeps getting crazier. Apparently, he comes and goes from the inn for various lengths of time. It sounds like it's at least one of the major haunts in Kyo. Also, so you're aware, Ito-san and Takeda's 5th Division are headed there now. You've already put together a raid. Those guys couldn't stand up to a single fart from that Kamoso copycat. The guy took out Serizawa Kamo for fuck's sake. Yeah, I can't imagine him going down too easily. If they let him get away, they might not get another chance like this. Ryoma-san, Saito-san, rather. I need you to keep playing the captain so you can lend a hand at Teradaya. If you don't catch your imposter before Ito or Takeda do, your chances of solving Yoshida Toyo's murder are gonna dry up to nothing. Understood. Kondo-san. Thank you for telling me everything. I'm glad I came to the Shinsengumi. Get out of here. Seriously, before it's too late. Right. My imposter. He's a Teradaya. Ooh, things are... Okay, that was some massive lore up. So next time on Like a Dragon Ishin... Avenger, right. Let's hurry over to Teradaya. Next time on Like a Dragon Ishin... Oh, sweet, got a training orb. We will be heading over to Teradaya and hopefully deal with the fake Sakamoto Ryoma. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. I'll see you on the next episode. Now, which one do I want? Yeah, this one. Let's get more passives.